Good morning, everyone. It's Rafecal. We are playing some more Vampire Survivors Adventure Mode, Garlic Paradise. We currently just have the one character, and but we've finished off an old mad forest, 10 minutes. We did die before we got to the end, unfortunately, but you know what? Sometimes it happens. And looks like survived 15 minutes again. It's just a survival mission. And we're heading to a rough awakening. We've gotten a quick power up here of just might, area, defang, another point in growth, just to kind of try and help with getting as much as we can out of this. I don't think I'm going to pick the same. Okay, a wave of monsters awakens Poe, reminding him that modern life still stinks. Perhaps a loyal, four-legged friend can show him the way. Okay, so I think I need... So that sounds like the cat, probably. So I think what we're gonna do... Holy crap. So all of these other weapons are on the field. We just don't have them yet. That feels like cheating, though. Because this would just give us all of the weapons and let us unlock all the other characters right away. But that kind of feels like it defeats the purpose. So I think what we're going to do is... I'm going to grab Divine Bloodline, which is going to give us a boost to our garlic based on our armor value, which I guess I don't actually know if we have armor value, so maybe that's not the best call. You know what? We're going to go with Awake. Let's just get Awake. That gives us some revivals so we can get through this. And holy crap, this actually does give us a whole mess of stuff compared to last time. So I guess let's grab wings. And I would like to start off okay, so we actually can evolve the garlic this time. Adventure Merchants. Anything you buy from an adventure merchant is unlocked for the rest of the adventure. I wish I hadn't spent so much money. Oh, they're 40 and 400. I missed that. Okay. Garlic. So we're gonna do perfect. So we're going to start off by grabbing Lento Sacro. We can do... Yeah, I don't actually... Part of this to me, and I wish I'd thought of it before I picked up all the other stuff there, was that sometimes unlocking stuff isn't actually what you want. Because the less you have unlocked, the more you are guaranteed to just get the stuff you want. So this is actually a pretty good setup that we're heading towards. This is one of my personal favorite builds that I use pretty regularly, which is getting the garlic and whips. And Hollow Heart here. I think we cut across and see what these question marks are, because it looks like this might unlock something else, and that feels like a good choice right now. Weapons first. But yeah, the weapons give you regen. The whip gives you regen, and the evolved garlic gives you regen. So all of that together gives you a lot of life gain. And then you can kind of just wade through stuff. It also gives you a lot of power to move where you want, because the garlic gives additional knockback to other weapons, and then the whip gives you a very direct attack, so you can kind of just move left through things in a way that you can't with just garlic. Yeah, we want spinach. Sure. This is a while we're in the neighborhood thing, because it was way out of the way, and we were already heading up here to get the Hollow Heart. Oh man, we've got a ways to go still. I need to remind myself that if I see wings as an option, we should be leveling that up over armor, for example. Getting the armor power-up would have been nice, or unlocking the armor power-up is nice, because that means we can use that potentially in the next one. Although we actually will have more character options as well, I believe. Nice. Whoa, okay. That's what the revives are for. And actually we get a slight power up from our each revive as well. Oh man. Okay, let's keep getting spinach here. Damage up is important. We're not breaking through this wall right now, and that's making it hard to get to the coffin, obviously. Garlic. There's our hole. Can we not open it yet? The objective for opening the coffin isn't until after this, so maybe it's literally just we can't, or maybe we have to kill the entire ring. Either way, this doesn't feel like a great plan. There's our second revive. We're not going to make it to 15 minutes at this rate if we keep burning through our revives like that. I think, given how squishy we seem to be, I need to get... Okay, actually, that's helpful. Let's grab the whip. Upgrade from that treasure chest. And I think, given that we can't open the coffin, the next thing we should be doing is making our way down to get the... is it Pulmonarona? Something like that? The items in this game have weird names, okay? I know the symbols, I don't know the actual names. The red heart, the one that's filled in. The ring doesn't respawn, but the boss does, so that gives me a little bit better flexibility. Thought it might. I mean, we did get the kill, but we're also stuck in the middle of this ring. Okay, there's our whip upgrade, Bloody Tear. Awesome. Let's get Venti Sacro. Bloody Tear is awesome, and it gives us some health regen. Huge swath that it's cutting through there. We finally got an evolved weapon. And let's grab Saraband of Healing again. And suddenly we're back at it. This is what that build was supposed to do last game, and because we couldn't evolve our weapons, it didn't. So we've still got one evolution to go on the whip. You can actually merge the two whips together, and all you need is having both whips and the Hollow Heart. I can't remember if you need Hollow Heart maxed out or not. Now, unlocking this and evolving the ring does give us another character, but I don't think we're going to be using it because it did say that one of the next objectives is to involves going and finding a specific item, and the character it unlocks is very bad at moving. It is my favorite character, however, so I'm probably going to use them at some point still, but that is a me problem because I'm weird. Sometimes you just want to play as a giant tree, right? No, just me? Venti Sacro maxed out. So from here, all we have to do to finish this setup is grab that heart and a couple treasure chests, and we should be going. It looks like we still have a ways to go, judging by where the other icons are. So I'm gonna and just hold down the button here. It's possible that 15 minutes is the hard cap, or the soft cap rather. Go. Puwala Puwalu. Is again an awesome weapon. Lots of directional damage and, you know, gives us some healing. Does not look like there's a 15-minute cap, so it can go the full 30. I'm gonna ignore most of this here because we do need to keep... We can't evolve our garlic yet. I'm gonna ignore that because I don't want to add the dagger into my pool. I'm not a big fan of the dagger because it involves a lot of micro, which the whip can as well, but I will say that is one of my favorite things about this game in general, like the design of this game. One of the things I love is the fact that it has this balance of like... Wait, who is that? I don't remember that character. Let's see who this character is quick, because I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's just the merchant. I'm gonna save myself some time. We're gonna grab Armadillo. Can't actually use that to pick one of the ones I want, because I haven't unlocked it. Hopefully that puts Armadillo into the pool though. Armadillo is like the gift box for the weapon that we got earlier. It just lets you pick any unlocked, in this case. Support item. Which can be really good. If, let's say, your other option is trekking halfway across the map, actually all the way across the map, there it is. And we've already got a couple of treasure chests lined up. And we'll go ahead and grab this one since it's on the way anyway. There we go. Soul Eater. So now we've got 2 items with pretty solid life gain going simultaneously, and they also do some damage, and also the life gain triggers our Arcana, which does damage whenever we heal. So I'm trying to think if there's another physical weapon, or another good weapon that we could pick up here. We've got access to the wand and the dagger. The wand's okay. Neither of those is really my favorite. Oh, and the rune tracer, which is definitely not my favorite. especially in such an open area. The only nice thing about picking up the Rune Tracer would be that we are in or that we already have the armor. Which I suppose that's one of the other things is we can't evolve the book or the wand or the dagger. We don't have the items for it. Now we're getting into the point where we can just punch through things, which is awesome. So I don't think we're going to get another weapon that's going to be able to evolve easily. We could get Pichon again. I think we do Fumarolas, grab our wings. We made a comment about the cat, so I guess we can try and evolve. No, we don't. We actually can't evolve the cat. We don't have the item for it. Well, we could go buy it, I guess. I made a comment about following the cat, though. You can see those ripples going through the enemy waves from the damage we are healing and then dealing, and that gives that slight knockback. Plus the extra if they're in the range of the aura, the Soul Eater. Like I said, this is a great combo, and when I get my build fully set up, sometimes I do just set my controller down because I am amused by that idea of being able to build a character that's strong enough that you can just set your controller down. Yeah, we'll do Silent Sanctuary, actually. This gives you boosts to your damage based on how many empty slots you have for weapons. So we literally just don't buy any more weapons. We banish out Ebony Wings and Pichon and make sure that we don't accidentally get any more. We could potentially get the Laurel if we really wanted. Trying to remember. No. There are a few on there that I sometimes like to pick up, but it's not something we need right now, and it's not something I necessarily want added into the item pool yet. So I'm also saving my money feels like a good plan because that also means that I get to potentially get some better power-ups after or before the next round. Granted, next round I can also start as somebody besides Poe if I want. So starting out with like the whip. Poe's bonuses are also one of the weakest. It's probably why it has you start as him. I really like the garlic, so he's one of my characters that I think I've beaten every level with, or close. Everything but the last DLC and like all of the classic stuff I've beaten with him. He was probably the first character that I cleared most of the areas with. Because once again, I am weird. I think this unlocks it, or I think picking things up unlocks them for later, so I am going to just push through this. See if I can grab the skull quick. Before we get to the 30 minutes, which should actually be the hard cutoff. I didn't think that... Usually those circles don't respawn like that. That's kind of weird. It's okay. And it's not going to hurt anything, because we're wrecking them, but... It's just a little annoying. Just silently hoping that we're gonna find here we go. Skullomania. Now, it might seem like a bad thing to increase enemies because this makes enemies stronger and it makes more enemies show up. So it may seem like it's a counterproductive thing when we're trying to make enemies, or when we're just trying to survive. However, the more enemies that you have on the screen, the more XP you get. Or the more crystals get dropped, at least. So as long as you have a setup that can do some damage and keep up with those increasing problem areas, like, you need to be able to keep up with the health, those increasing health pools. We just increased, there we go. Enemies are currently at plus 40%. So, getting an extra 40% health, but we're still being able to burn through them pretty quick because we have very good weapons. I'm curious. That's kind of what I thought that we had left, so we'll skip that. We are down to just a couple minutes left on the clock, so we'll be wrapping up shortly here. Use our last banish to clear that out. And that means, I think... There we go. Oh, perfect. And from here on out, all of our level ups, since we've maxed out all of our items, are just going to give us extra cash. And that means we can buy more unlocks between next time, or after we get to the next area. Or before if we really wanted to, but I don't think in the minute that we've got left, we're going to be able to make it to one of the shops to unlock something important at least. There was also an unlock for hitting level 80. So I'm kind of hoping that we can magically hit that. I'm not expecting it, but we shot up about 25 levels in the last few minutes, so it's possible. Crap. 2 levels off. Pretty good, though. 15 minutes unlocked. Find the whip. Unlock Antonio. Vento Sacro to find... and we evolved the garlic and got Peppino! My favorite. So... yeah, the first several here are the actual... like, let you get to the next areas. This looks like it unlocks... okay, the Planar Bazaar. I don't even know what that is offhand. Unlocks Pugnala in a Rough Awakening. But that's what we did. We found the coffin. Oh, no. So you can't... to actually unlock the item, to permanently unlock the ability to evolve garlic, we need to get to the coffin in that level. So I may go back level 50 in Garlic Paradise. We've done that, haven't we? Oh, that's a specific level. Okay. But yeah, no, I think we may have to go back here. Oh, that's Pugnala. Never mind. I'm less concerned. So yeah, Peppino starts with an evolved version of it. Soul. That's what it meant by four-legged companion. Okay, automatically unlocked for that, I believe. Asunta is honestly pretty solid and starts with the Vento Sacro. And Antonio just does tons of damage. Yeah, all Poe starts with is permanent. Or so he just gets a bonus to his pickup range, and it doesn't increase at all. Yeah, Pugnala would be a nice one to unlock. But I think we're gonna go with Sucinta because bonuses to might, projectile speed, duration, and area every level, and starting with a pretty solid weapon is really good. Pupino's a tree. You can see here his move speed is minus 95%. Given that our next objective is to open the coffin in the Risky Woods, I don't think we're going to be doing that. But that is for another time. I think I will go ahead and probably go unlock that coffin next time. Oh, I spent just too much to get charm. Given where we're at right, or what we're doing and what we're dealing with, I think getting a couple points in greed might be good. Yeah, let's growth and greed. I'll grab a couple points in Omni. And I will pick back up from here. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. As always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.